Hello, welcome to our channel. Please subscribe for more updates as we keep you updated with your favorite celebrities. Every family with more than one child knows the delicate balance of making sure both kids feel equally loved. But when the children belong to two of the world's biggest superstars, Rihanna and A$AP Rocky, even the smallest hint of imbalance becomes a headline. Now, fans are buzzing over speculation that little RZA, the couple's firstborn, might be feeling overshadowed by his baby brother Riot. The whispers started from tiny moments caught on camera, and they've snowballed into a dramatic narrative. Does RZA think Rihanna loves Riot more? It began innocently enough. In several recent clips and family photos that surfaced online, Rihanna was seen carrying Riot in her arms, showering him with kisses, or adjusting his tiny outfits. Meanwhile, RZA was often nearby, sometimes watching with wide eyes, other times clinging to Rocky's leg or looking away with an expression fans interpreted as left out. These moments may be fleeting, but in the age of social media, they've been replayed, slowed down, and analyzed endlessly. Fans immediately began connecting the dots. RZA used to be the baby, one fan wrote. Now he's the big brother, and that's a tough adjustment for any kid. Another commented, "The way RZA looks at Rihanna when she's holding Riot, it breaks my heart. He just wants mommy's attention." Behind these viral interpretations lies a very real family dynamic. Child development experts often point out that when a second baby arrives, the firstborn can feel displaced. For RZA, who once had Rihanna and Rocky's undivided attention, the arrival of Riot may have felt like a dramatic shift. To fans, RZA's reactions, whether it's pouting during family outings or tugging at Rihanna's clothes while she cuddles Riot, suggest he's wrestling with emotions bigger than his tiny frame can hold. Some reports even suggest that within the household, RZA has tried to assert his place by demanding extra attention. He'll ask to be picked up at the same time Rihanna is holding Riot, a source claimed. Sometimes he even pushes his toys in front of her as if to say, "Look at me too." While this behavior is typical for toddlers, it feeds into the growing narrative that RZA believes his mom's love is leaning toward Riot. Rihanna, however, seems determined to balance the scales. Insiders say she makes deliberate efforts to carve out RZA-only time, whether that means reading him a bedtime story, taking him for a walk without Riot, or even letting him choose songs to dance to in the living room. Rihanna is very aware of the sibling dynamic, the source added. She doesn't want RZA to ever feel like her love is divided. Still, fans can't help but analyze the public moments where Riot seems to command the spotlight. As the younger child, Riot naturally requires more hands-on care. From feedings to carrying him in public, Rihanna is often physically closer to Riot, and that visual contrast sparks the debate. Social media users are quick to interpret RZA's facial expressions in those situations as jealousy, sadness, or even resentment. Memes have taken the narrative further. Images of RZA glaring at Riot have been captioned with lines like, "When you realize you're not mommy's baby anymore," and "RZA plotting on Riot already." While these are meant as jokes, they've amplified the idea that RZA feels left behind in his mother's heart. Rocky, on the other hand, is seen as the equalizer. Fans note that he often scoops RZA up, carries him on his shoulders, or engages him in playful games whenever Rihanna is busy with Riot. In many ways, Rocky has become RZA's anchor, making sure his son feels like the star of the show too. This balance, however, hasn't stopped the public from wondering how RZA himself perceives the situation. The truth is, toddlers are emotional sponges. Even a small shift in attention can feel monumental. For RZA, Riot's arrival may have sparked fears that his bond with Rihanna isn't as exclusive as it once was. Whether that's true or not, fans are running wild with the heartbreaking image of a little boy who just wants to be his mother's favorite again. At the end of the day, Rihanna and Rocky's love for both their boys is undeniable. But the speculation over RZA's feelings reminds us of something universal. Sibling rivalry is as old as time, and even in the homes of global icons, the battle for a parent's love can feel like the most important fight of all. One fan summed it up perfectly in a viral post. RZA doesn't actually think Rihanna loves Riot more. But from his little eyes it must feel that way sometimes. That's what makes this family so relatable. Whether real or imagined, the world will be watching closely as RZA and Riot grow, their bond strengthens, and Rihanna continues to prove that her heart has more than enough love to go around.